Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we've got a special show lined up today that we put together. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to let people know what a lot of people have done.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're talking about our local community and how they've come together during and after the devastations from Hurricane Florence and all the flooding. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that in just a few minutes after we check out what's going on with our weather. Zach?
Hey, Zach.
Joke number 3.
Day 3, joke 3. It is 2 weeks to Halloween, and so I've got a pasta joke on National Pasta Day. What do Italians eat on Halloween? Fettuccine Alfredo. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Again,
all right.
working on my skills. Temperatures are in the 70s right now. 73 Marion, 77 Bennettsville, 78 there in Darlington, 81 in King Street. Bye-bye, because the 80s probably not returning for this year, unfortunately. I do believe we are entering a period where we will say goodbye to the 80s and they retreat back down to Florida. Temperatures behind the front right now in the 40s, 50s, even 60 degrees there in Little Rock. A big difference in Dallas. They only topped out at 48 for the high, 49 for the high yesterday. Still extremely cold air. Here's the thing, those 40s and 50s will not be our high temperatures. That's good news. They will be our low temperatures for the next several days as highs go back into the 60s. The cold front, right there. You can kind of see that last bit of moisture moving into the region. It was a stationary front, which is why it's taking so long to move through. A few light showers back through Laurinburg, portions of the 401 and 15 corridors, out back through Bennettsville, Cheraw, Rockingham. Just a few light showers, nothing that's going to really bring you to a stop on the roadways. And then that light moisture working its way over the next 2 to 3 hours towards the Grand Strand. So today, kind of a gloomy, rainy day, if you will. Once that front moves through, though, the cooler air lagging behind by a good 8 to 10 hours. That means we won't actually feel the cold air until tomorrow. We will also see a true north wind with it. That's going to dry us out. Now, by our Friday, high pressure says, whoa, 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 let's chill out on this cold, if we will. Bring up these temperatures back up to the warm 70s on our Friday. We'll be back in the mid-70s on Friday, the upper 70s on our Saturday, but yet another persistent cold front coming in. That will boost our rain chances for our Saturday, and then that cooler air coming back in on our Sunday. That front will be a much stronger one, lowering our temperatures to start out Monday around 41 degrees. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised to see 37, 38 to start out your Monday morning. Last time we had below average high temperatures, August 27th. We will reach our first below average high tomorrow, continuing on Friday, 1 degree above average on Saturday. That below average temperatures continuing into next week, both for inland and Grand Strand locations. You see the dip again on Thursday. That's going to be your third cold front. So you don't only get one, you don't get two, you get 3 cold fronts over the course of the next 10 days. And this trend, at least in the long term, looking like it will continue for the rest of the month into the month of November. It is that time of the year, climatologically speaking, for these type of fronts to go through. So expect these below average temperatures to continue for quite some time. Dry air on either side of these fronts, that is some good news. And again, 41 degrees potentially to wake up to Monday morning. I would not be surprised to see some 30s as well.
Well, it kind of feels like it might already be in the 30s in this studio. Has anyone noticed how freezing cold it is in here? Zach, anybody? No?
I think it's nice in here. I really do. All right, I got a special birthday I've got to talk about first. My cousin Bobby. All right, he's having a birthday today. And Bobby, there he is on the right in the dark shirt. That's his brother Ben on the other side and his other brother Denny. Happy birthday, Bobby. He watches us every day.
How about that?
He doesn't have anything to do.
All right, so today he doesn't have anything to do. Cecil, happy birthday. So today we are talking about the local community, them coming together, and those local heroes that we've seen. Now, we can only capture a few of them in our show. There have been so many, and we just want to extend how grateful we are as a community for everyone's help. All right,
that's
so
right.
Next, yeah.
We did. All right, let's find out a little bit about today. Today is Wednesday, October 17th, and this is Beat a Path to Your Door week.
Okay. It is also Enjoy the Fall Day, which
Yes.
with those temperatures, we will be enjoying them.
All right, 1958, let's check out birthdays. Alan Jackson. I had a chance to interview this guy, a super nice guy. 60 years old, he won numerous awards from the Academy of Country Music. And before fame, listen to this, he worked in a shoe store.
All right, 1972, Eminem, there he is. He is 46 years old, real name Marshall Mathers, Grammy Award winner, Academy Award for Best Original Song for Lose Yourself, and from the movie 8 Mile.
1981, Holly Holm. There she is. She's 37 years old. Mixed martial arts artist, kickboxer, and boxer who's won 18 world championships.
Yeah, she looks like she could kick some booty.
I don't believe I'll mess with her.
I don't think so.
All right, let's look at today in history. It was 1963. The Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand, was released and went all the way to #1. The flip side, I Saw Her Standing There. It went to #1 too.
All right, a little music knowledge for me to memorize. There we go. 1967, Hair premieres on Broadway.
Didn't last but 2 months.
Really?
Didn't last. I don't know what happened to it. But all right, here we go. Know It All Department. You ready?
Fell out.
It fell out. Here we go from the Know It All Department. All right, you got to watch out for mosquitoes. They're about gone, but we still have a lot of them around. Listen to this. It would take 1,200,000 mosquitoes, each sucking at one time, to drain the average human of their blood.
Where's the mosquito man?
I don't think that's
Can we
gonna
get
happen.
him in the
I don't know if that'll happen. That's from the Know It All Department today. Something to think about. All right,
That's
we got
right.
a great show coming up.
We do. We'll be right back.
And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina and Company Live. All right, Tommy's here from Coastline Pet Supply. Now, this guy does a lot to help people.
That's right.
And during all the flooding and all, he helped a lot of pet owners.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to find out. Normally, you know, we talk a lot about the store, but this time we get to talk about you and just how you were able to give back. Talk a little bit about what you did.
Well, we're trying to do it now. I talked to one of my distributors, and I said, you know, the Grand Strand Humane Society needs help. They evacuated during the hurricane.
Right.
That cost $14,000.
Good.
Wow.
For a nonprofit that relies on money
Yeah.
donations.
So the last time I talked with them about a week ago, they had told one of their vendors, I can't pay you.
Okay.
They said, don't worry about it, we'll work it out. I talked to one of our distributors. I said, you got to send me something. So they sent me a bunch of toys. These are $8, $10 toys.
Okay.
We're selling them $2, $3, $4, $5. If you will buy one, we'll give all the money to the Humane Society.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah.
They'll get every penny of it, and when they're all said and done, I'm going to try to write a check. I may not double it, but I'm going to put something with it to, you know, help them out.
Great.
So go by and see right now. I mean, you've got a lot of different types.
Oh yeah.
And these were given to you by
These
the
were
company.
given to us
Awesome.
by Phillips Feed and Seed out of Atlanta, who's one of our distributors.
Well,
Fantastic.
that's great.
We also got some food from Southeast Pet that we sent to Marion County Humane Society, and they distributed through Dillon and all through that area, and that was about 4 tons. One
Good.
thing that everybody can do, and I'm guilty of this, when I get my water bill in, I take out what I need to pay in an envelope and write a check, send it off.
Right.
Once a year, you'll get one of these. It's a donation card.
All right,
Okay.
hold it right there where they can see it.
You fill it out, say, hey, I want to give $3 a month or $5 a month or $10 a month. They will add that to your city water bill. When you write them a check, they'll take that money and give it to Humane Society.
That's pretty
So-
easy, actually. You don't have to
big.
remember to keep doing
You
it.
don't have to remember to do it.
All right.
It's good for their budget because they know what's coming in.
Yeah.
So they can budget their money better. I went to the city and said, give me some of these. I want to take them to the store.
Yeah.
So you can come in the store and we will fill this out for you.
Okay.
I'll take them to the Humane, down to the city, and they will get you signed up on this.
Well, that's
Awesome.
great.
So it's easy to do. It's really good for them because they know, hey, I'm getting an extra $3 a month.
All right, so you can fill this out, come by, and also buy a toy.
Buy a
With the
toy.
money going to the Humane Society.
Fantastic. All right.
That's
Well,
a good job, Tommy. You
that's
always do
right.
such good work for
And
helping people.
helping people and
Yes.
helping the pets, because that's an important part of a lot of
Yes.
people's lives as
Yeah.
well. So thank you for doing that and everything
Thank
you're doing
you.
for our community.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Y'all go see Tommy down at Coastline Pet Supply for all this stuff, plus tons more he can help you with.
That's right. That's great, Tommy.
Yeah,
All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, talking about locals in the community who gathered together to help those affected by Hurricane Florence. Talking right now, Waccamaw River Keepers. The river crested, the river came up. That means there's a lot of trash that's going to be in our water and affect our wildlife as well.
That's right. We've got April and Jeff with us now, and we're going to talk a little bit about cleanup. And April said he just finished something, this week?
Yeah, we've actually had to postpone all our fall events to October, and we're actually going to be doing cleanups through November 10th. So our goal is to try to get as much of that flood debris, that waste, and try to remove it all. To date, we've pulled about 34 tons of trash and had about 100 cleanups. So we do expect pretty high numbers given the event that we just had and how catastrophic it was. I mean,
y'all just did some work down in Murrells Inlet. Where?
Yep, there was actually a fall haul last weekend at Wickatuna, and then this weekend we have a huge beach sweep, river sweep. We're doing everywhere. We're doing all along pretty much the whole entire Waccamaw as well as Little River. So we have a lot of events, and you can come visit us at winyourrivers.org to take a look at what events, like I said, every single week until November 10th.
Okay.
So.
All right, now Jeff, you are with River Island Adventures. Tell us how how you're playing a part in this with the River Keepers.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to the River Keeper coming out, and all the volunteers are going to come out and do a river sweep up at our property, and then we're going to have like a celebration event out there, because we have like an outpost on the river, and we have like hammocks and swings and yard games and a fire pit and stuff.
So making it fun for people to come out and volunteer.
Exactly, absolutely.
All right.
Now, when are you doing all that? When are you going to get all that?
November 3rd.
November 3rd?
Yep.
Yes.
Now,
Saturday.
People need to go ahead and sign up for that?
No, you can just come. It's sort of our World Rivers celebration for all our volunteers. So this is our way of saying thank you to our volunteers, and thankfully, thanks to sponsors like Jeff and River Island Adventures, we can acknowledge our volunteers and have a celebration of all their accomplishments.
Well, I'm going to tell you, a lot of people have come forward to help clean up and do stuff. It's just amazing.
800 volunteers.
Friends of mine in Darlington came to help with houses the other day down in Socastee. So there's just a lot going on.
800 volunteers. Yeah. I'm telling you, just what we're showing you today is just a little tiny
a little bit of what people are doing.
Of everybody who's helped. That's awesome.
That's right.
Well,
Great job,
for having us.
Thank you all both.
All right, visit them right there.
Thank you.
winyahrivers.org for more information and to volunteer. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, a special show today dealing with people that have helped everybody else during this time of this disaster.
That's right. And the guys right there, we have seen them help, hand out food, do all kinds of things. And they were on our show a couple weeks ago talking about this as well. We've got Matt and Brandon Wilson with us right now. Tell us how the church is reaching out and helping those.
Okay, so like you said, we just wrapped up a little bit ago feeding people off of our property. We did 25,000 meals.
Wow.
Yeah, so we had people delivering and cooking, and it was just amazing what was able to happen. But right now, we're in the next phase where we're mucking out homes, going to houses for elderly and veterans, people that didn't have insurance, being able to come help them. And we do everything from hauling out to gutting the houses for them. And then we partner with a company, Vines Plumbing, where we go in and we spray antimicrobials, and they'll bring drying units in so that we can, cuts like $15,000 to $20,000 out of expenses.
Having to pull everything out, kind of. All right, so all hands on deck. You've brought your brother with us today. This is Brandon. We haven't seen Brandon yet, on the show. So welcome to the show, and also, tell us a little bit more about what you guys are doing.
It's really right now. It's more about what God's doing. We're just hanging on to His coattail and going along for the ride, because we keep ending up further than we ever dreamed we would be into this. And
You're going, oh boy.
Our spirits and our hearts. Yeah, I mean, we literally. I was telling, we have some amazing groups traveling right now as far as Florida that are working with us as we're sitting here. We delegated these people we're just meeting. Wonderful, amazing people. and kind of, okay, you're in charge, and here's where we want to go with this, and explaining to these people that right now I'm waking up in the morning, and in my prayers, I'm terrified and excited.
Yeah.
And I said, that's how I know who's running the show.
Very cool.
Yes, Matt knows closed down the construction on the church. They do all this feeding and everything. They just stopped everything to start doing this, and now y'all are doing this. I mean, I'll tell you, that's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely awesome, and really neat to see, you know, a body of believers come together and extend those hands out. You guys are doing. I know you don't want the credit.
From all over the world. It's so many different organizations and churches. Matter of fact, Tina just walked outside a minute ago taking a phone call where Tim Scott from Washington is sending a group next week from Tuesday through Thursday. That's
the congressman.
Yeah, and bringing national news coverage.
That's great.
It's going to come in.
That's great.
And
All right, need any volunteers? You still need them. Where can they go to real quick?
If you will call 843-443-7774, or you can follow the Ecclesia Facebook page. We'll get back in touch with you. If we don't answer immediately, we will be right back in touch.
You guys do a pretty good job on that. The phone calls. Good job.
Thank
All
you.
right, nice to meet you. Thank you again.
You too.
All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, talking a little bit about American Fitness. They're always reaching out to help the community. We've had them on many times before, and they've brought a guest with them today that's making these flood buckets. So, Jamie,
right.
So Jamie first, Jamie with American Fitness. Let's talk about, you know, your part in helping people that were affected by the hurricane.
Well, first I want to say, listening to When Y'all Rivers and Ecclesia Church, we did nothing like what those guys are doing. That's just incredible to hear. What we did is we opened up the facility to individuals or families who needed a place to shower, get ready for work.
Tell them the name of the gym.
American Fitness.
Yeah, right down there in Merle's Inlet.
You know, they may have been staying in a place that just wasn't practical to take a shower, get ready for work. So they, you know, had people coming by and doing that.
Awesome.
So we just opened up the facility to anybody that we could.
I think that's pretty good. A hot shower is always nice.
Yeah,
so that's fantastic. Now, you met Kelly, and you know Kelly. And Kelly, you are making these. We call them flood buckets or hurricane buckets.
Right.
Tell us what this is and how you got the idea.
I just saw another friend on Facebook doing them. Asked him what's in them, what the list was, and just started making them out in my garage myself. So
Yeah, I think we've got a few pictures of them actually that just stacked up in your garage. Now, how many did you end up making?
Personally, about 60.
Okay, that's a lot. Now, the cost of something like this?
One bucket costs between $65 to $75. So I had neighbors donate. I had people from Charleston.
And the buckets
American
came
Health
from
and Fitness.
That's right, Home Depot right there.
Home Depot?
Well, you could get a bucket anywhere,
yeah.
you know, but I put quality supplies in, not just,
all right.
you know.
And you guys are seeing right there, SC Needs Help Donation and Distribution. That's who you're working with now. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right. They have a donation warehouse. I call that the back gate.
Okay.
So they're a larger distribution center. They've actually, A&A Produce is helping, taking trucks and sending them the buckets and food or whatnot wherever it needs to go.
And now, Jamie, these buckets, you are taking these at donations at the gym, right?
Yes, so if anybody, we're going to post on our Facebook page at American Fitness 247 on Facebook, the list of items that's actually in each bucket. If someone has a bucket that they want to drop off, they can. If they want to donate to
bring the items.
They can bring the items, they can bring the bucket. If they can't get the bucket to us, we'll send somebody to get the bucket if they'll give us a call.
And you'll also take cash as well.
We'll take cash. If they call, we'll take a donation with a credit card as well. We'll get it to Kelly and you know, make sure everything
I'll get
goes
it where it
to the
needs
proper
to go.
channel.
Y'all are doing awesome. Thank you both for what you're doing to help.
Thank you.
All right. Stick around. We'll be right back.
I've been doing television for 45 years, and I've done a lot of different things, but let me tell you, I really love doing Carolina and Company Live. Every day it's something different. We're talking about things in the PD area, we're talking about the Grand Strand, and we're talking about North Carolina. And I've worked with a lot of people over the years, but working with Amanda is great. We really click together. If I can start talking and saying something, she'll finish it up. That's how good we work together. How much longer am I going to be working? Well, I hope Amanda and I are working together for a long time doing Carolina and Company Live. Good job. Amanda put together this show today all by herself, and she did a great job on putting it all together.
Well, thank you. I mean, a lot of your connections as well.
Well, that's all right.
But I do appreciate that. We just want to thank all those people that have been helping. The only way that a community can get back on its feet is if we rally together to help each other and to pray with each other.
That's right. And I've never seen it so much in this community because people help people. They don't have to know you. They're going to help you.
Yeah, it's been
Thank y'all so much for being here. We got another great show tomorrow.
Absolutely.
All kind of cool stuff.
Hey, and I do want to mention, too, if you need help or you know someone that needs help, contact us here, and we can definitely point you in the right direction. We have all that contact information. I hope you guys have a good afternoon.
See you Thursday. Have a great day, everybody.
See y'all later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.